Everyone, welcome to another episode of the Joe Flow Sports Show. Thanks again, as always, for tuning in with me. I really appreciate it. Again, subscribe to Joe Flow Sports Show on YouTube. Check me out on Facebook, Joseph Florentine. You'll see a picture of my business card. And on Twitter at Joe Flow Sports. Really appreciate it again. Today, we are definitely going to be talking about Packers-Bears game coming up here in an hour and a half or so. Who would have thought in about 3 weeks ago that this wouldn't have been a big game, but for the Packers it really is, and I guess if you want to say for the Bears it is too, because they have a chance to almost eliminate the Green Bay Packers from the playoffs scenario if they win today, especially if Detroit wins today as well. So yeah, in a way I definitely see the Chicago Bears playing well and wanting to win this game. I definitely want to give you some keys to the victories for both teams. We'll start off with the Chicago Bears. Definitely one of their biggest key today is running the ball. It's supposed to be -2 today with a -13 or 14 wind chill. I don't know how the wind's going to be, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be bad, and therefore it's going to be hard to throw the ball today during the game. So I definitely see Jordan Howard getting 25-plus carries today. At least he should. I see the Chicago Bears definitely have a nice front seven. I know they have several injuries, but they still work together and play hard. I've seen that most of the season. So I think their front seven is a key for a victory in shutting down the Packers. Our, I guess, offensive line and our running game with Ty Montgomery, which I guess has sort of salvaged it this year. Again, I've been to 8 Bears-Packers game at Soldier Field in my life, and I can say out of the 8 I've been to, 6 of them have been absolutely ridiculously cold, where it's raining ice on my face or just below zero. And the last game I went to, and what I said, screw this, I had enough of it. I believe it was 2008-2009 season when it was the lowest game record recorded for a Bears-Packers game. It was like -2 or -1 that day. And let me say, it wasn't fun. And it really wasn't that cold that bothered me. It was more so the wind that flows through the stadium. So that's another key point of, to me, a Bears victory, because if it does wind play a big factor, it's going to be hard for Aaron Rodgers to throw downfield, and it's going to be kind of a running match, and I do not want the Packers to be in that type of game today with either Jordan Howard versus Ty Montgomery. I think Jordan Howard's going to win that every single time. On the other hand, though, the Packers, we are won 3 games in a row. So we are playing good football right now, and obviously this is the most important game for us entering today. We virtually have to win out, or Detroit lose the rest of the 3 and Minnesota lose a couple, but we got them next week at Lambeau Field, so I feel pretty confident about playing them again at this stage of the season. Aaron Rodgers' calf injury is minor. It might bother him a little bit in the cold weather. For the most part, he should be same old Aaron Rodgers. Get the ball out quick, make the right calls at the line, and tear up on the defense. So I'm praying that the wind is not going to be a big factor today, because I like obviously Aaron Rodgers and our receivers against the Bears secondary all day. So yeah, I just think it's going to be hard-nosed Midwest football, and it's going to be a cold one, and whoever sucks it up and plays the best football is going to win this game. And another, to me, the last important key is turnover margins. Whoever ends up with the most turnovers this game, or I should say the least, should come out with this victory today. So I'm praying that the Packers can get a few hits on the ball, maybe get a few fumbles, and land on one or something good to happen. I do see this being a low score game. I believe this is going to be a 17-14 type of game. So, and I do like the Packers to win this game 17-14. Thanks again for tuning into the Joe Flow Sports Show. Stay sporty, my friends.